We're on.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the time may be. I am totally excited about CTFO. I'm not going to waste a lot of time here. I'm going to cut straight to the chase. My name is Otis Riggins out of Indianapolis, Indiana, and I am excited to be with you and to present this amazing information. What I'd like to do coming out the gate here is I would like to introduce a friend of mine, a guy who I have a tremendous amount of respect for, a guy who has in the industry been $1 million earner, a guy who's a lot of fun to be around. And what I really, really like about this guy, outside of the fact that he has 100% of the facts, is that he loves helping people in the person of none other than Mr. Adam Levy. Adam Levy, are you there?
I am here, Otis. Really great to be here. I'm just excited to be a part of this organization, and really thank you for inviting me to share some thoughts with everybody about CTFO. I've been involved for a very short period of time, really focused over the last 4 months, and it's just been incredible, the growth that we've had, and your team is doing some amazing stuff. So I want to get started here and just welcome everybody and really recognize you guys on the Justice League, who are just doing such an amazing job building this business right now. You guys are on it, and it's showing in your volume. Congratulations on hitting 10K executive manager. It's one of our key management positions as you're getting going in the business, and you guys are just doing an amazing job. There's great people on your team that are also breaking titles as well, and I don't know, it's just really great to have folks like you that are just so serious about sharing CBD with the world. What I'd love to do is go into some details about what's happening in this hemp CBD oil industry. Excuse me. Back in 2018, the sales of CBD products was 600 million, but then the Farm Bill was recently signed into law just this past December, so just really a couple of months ago. And the thing that's interesting about that is that it's really opened up the floodgates. The era of hemp prohibition is now over. That Farm Bill being signed into law has made it so that it is now legal in all 50 states to market CBD products based on hemp. So pretty exciting what's happening. And you know what's going to happen over the next couple of years is it's going to grow. It's estimated to go to about $22 billion in sales, which is 40 times increase that's going to be happening in this industry. Now, I don't know what you do for work now or what career you've got, but I will tell you this. To have a business that's going to be growing 40 times in just the next few years, it gives you the ability to compress time and to get more done in the next few years than would maybe take you a decade or longer to do. So I always tell people as you're looking at this, see if you can find some time to carve out of whatever it is that you're doing to invest in this type of an industry, in this industry specifically, because it is growing faster than just about anything else out there that I've seen in a long, long time. CTFO, Changing the Future Outcome, back in 2015, started as a weight loss company with a really great copyrighted pay plan. They had a free business model, which we still have today, free websites, and it really gave it the potential to go viral. And, you know, back in 2017, December of that year, they were doing about 39,000 in volume. So nothing, no great shakes there. But that was the month before they introduced the CBD line. They introduced that line a month later, and within a year, the December 2018 sales hit $2 million in sales. Can you imagine that kind of growth in just 1 year? Excuse me, and that's all because of the line of CBD products and being there at, you know, in the right timing in this marketplace with a really unique product. They also launched their 10X Pure at the end of 2018, which you're going to hear more about. Very exclusive and unique product to the CBD industry. And by the end of this coming year, our estimate is sales of around $30 million for the month of December. So that's a pretty good growth, and you're here at the right time. You know, we purchased ownership in our 10X Pure manufacturing company. We've launched a new website platform to handle all this growth. We have a seat on the board of directors of this 10X Pure manufacturing. There's very few companies that are in this space that aren't just white labeling. We actually own a portion of our manufacturer, and that is a huge deal. Well, to give you just some backdrop on, cannabinoids, there are a lot of cannabinoids. There's actually over 100 that have been identified so far that are contained in hemp oil. CBD is just one of them. It's one of the most studied. But basically what hemp and marijuana are, they're different varieties of the cannabis sativa plant. And one of them, of course, gives you a psychoactive effect that gets you high, while the other one does not. And of course, we are talking about CBD, does not get you high. And there's a lot of confusion in the marketplace. And I'd like to call that the education gap. And as that education gap closes because of educators like us and people that are, sharing with people what's really going on with it, there's a lot of money being created. Wealth can be created in that closing of that education gap. And we're seeing it happen in front of our eyes, which is pretty amazing. So anyway, hemp really only contains like trace amounts of THC, not anything that's going to get you high. And yet this has been suppressed. This hemp plant has been suppressed for over, 70, 80 years now. And it's just now, for the first time, made legal because of the Farm Bill in all 50 states. So the opportunity floodgates have completely opened. But choosing an effective hemp oil is not so easy for most people because there's so much noise out there. Every other spam email they get is about CBD products. It's at the local vape store down the street. I mean, you can pretty much find it just about everywhere. But the problem is that most people who are getting into this game are just doing so to make some money because they know it's a big industry. Whereas there's only a handful of companies that are doing it right. You want a full spectrum hemp oil versus just CBD alone. You want to use the whole plant. You get the benefits, the entourage effect of using the whole plant. It has to be organically sourced because hemp is a bioconcentrator. It actually absorbs the toxins from the soil. So you don't want a product that is not going to be from an organic source. Cold CO2 extraction is also really, really important. And it has to be GMP certified. That's a big one. Just want to make sure I mute some folks out here so we don't have any background noise. Sorry about that. We should have done that a little bit earlier. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Great. Mute. Sorry about that. Okay, and it's important that what's on the label you see is actually contained in the bottle. And that's what GMP certified means. And so many products out there, what it states on the label is not what you find in the bottle. Some products that have been tested have little or zero CBD in it. And people are spending money on that stuff and they're thinking, oh, I guess it just doesn't work for me. The reality is that they're not really getting a very good quality product. It needs to have independent lab verification of the CBD content as well as the purity. That's the microbials and the pesticides, things like that. And all of our products at CTFO have that documentation available for it. The bioavailability is also really important. That's what actually gets into your bloodstream. Only 6% of most CBD actually gets into the bloodstream with most hemp products. But our 10X Pure, our hydrophilic hemp oil, means it plays nice with water. Our bodies are mostly made up of water, and oil and water don't mix. But 10X Pure has a markedly higher absorption rate, preserving 65% of the raw, unprocessed CBDA, which we'll be talking about, which is over 100 times more potent than just your average everyday CBD that's out there. Full spectrum hemp oil, it has this entourage effect. There's a lot more going on there than just the cannabinoids. There's dozens of terpenes, flavonoids, fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals as well. And when these things work synergistically together, it helps to balance the body and you get incredible benefits. Here's just some of them here. But really what's going on is there's a balancing of the endocannabinoid system. Every cell of your body actually has these CBD receptors, CBD1, CBD2 receptors. Some are more for the brain, the rest are more for the body. But bottom line, this is a very old system in the body. It's about 600 million years old. All vertebrates have it, and yet it was discovered in the 90s. So you've got something that is a new discovery that's been part of the human condition and really all any animal that has a backbone has one of these systems, and it enables us to balance. CBD ends up balancing out those systems. So if you have a inflammation or you have some sort of a health condition, it's not that it's targeting that condition, it's actually that it's targeting the system around that condition, which is bringing it back into balance. And so now you don't have inflammation anymore, you're able to sleep better, and all kinds of things start to happen in a positive way. And so that's why it seems that CBD is helping so many people with so many different things. Excuse me. This 10X Pure next generation is really different than anything else that's on the marketplace today. We have a patented technology that creates this 10X Pure, and CTFO has the worldwide exclusivity on this. Nobody else has it. You can't find it anywhere else. It's antibacterial, it's antifungal, and it's also antiviral. And really what's so special, one of the earlier findings of our clinical studies that are being done right now is that CBDA, the raw, unprocessed cannabinoids which fight inflammation, anxiety, etc., better than all other cannabinoids. CBDA is the precursor to the more widely known molecule CBD. What happens is with heat and time, the CBDA degrades to CBD, and most products on the market contain very little or absolutely no CBDA. But here's the deal. Our 10X Pure preserves 65% of that live, active, raw, unprocessed CBDA in our product. And the initial research is that CBDA is 100 times more potent than CBD. So you actually need a fraction of it to get the same kind of results. Our 10X Pure makes that CBDA more bioavailable, more water soluble, and it acts as a COX-2 inhibitor or a natural NSAID alternative. Absolutely amazing. We are years ahead on this research, and if you take a look at what's going on out in the market, nobody's talking about CBDA, and yet we are years ahead than any other company that's dealing with CBD products today. So it's really an incredible timing situation that we find ourselves in. Well, listen, I'm really excited to be a part of this organization and to help you guys grow and build, and it's been amazing to see the growth that you've had. And one of the things that's so great is our different product variations that we have. We have a price point for everybody. We have products for so many different needs. And to tell you a little bit more about that, I'm going to turn it back over to my good friend, Otis Riggins, to go into the products. Otis, over to you. Oh, looks like we have to unmute you, Otis. Maybe we muted you out. Hold on one second. Otis, there you are. Unmute. All right, my friend, you should be there.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're fine. You're all set.
Okay, great. Hey, I really appreciate you taking our time, first of all, to even get on with us and share this amazing information. Just want you to know that, man, I can't even pay you for what you do. So I need to really get that in real quick. But for the sake of time, I've got two individuals, and I really hope they made it on the line. So Adam, stand by to unmute. I guess we'll have to unmute the whole thing here in order to get them in. But Salone, a.k.a. Peaches, are you on the line?
Let's see if we have to unmute everybody. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Could you please share your amazing testimony with us, please?
My testimony. I am Salona Williams. Kenny Armstrong brought me through here. My testimony is Kenny always reaches back and he got me some product and he said, Peaches, you got to try it. But I've had 5 surgeries. I had 5 in 18 months. My neck twice, my back, both hands. Then I turned around and just had a total knee replacement November 29th. And they told me it'll be a year, but it's only been 18 weeks and I'm back at full. Kenny gave it to me. I was having pain. Human weather vein. When the weather changed with all these stitches and screws, I ate. Kenny said it'll stop. I said, well, I'm sure going to try it now. So I got a daughter with sickle cell. She always complained. I told her, stop complaining. She said, I'm in pain. I said, baby, when you not in pain, you're going to be dead. So after like 10 days of this CBD oil Kenny ordered and gave to me, I'm taking it twice like he said. I'm good. I'm feeling a little something, I'm thinking. But on the 10th day, I woke up dead. And I'm like you would say, you woke up dead. Yes, I woke up with no pain because this weather changes, my back, my knee, everything that's surgical, it hurts. I woke up that day and I'm like, oh Lord. I was, going to get up. I said, let me put my foot down. Let me grab over here. And I woke up and I was just sitting there. I'm like, ain't nothing hurting. And I looked around. I'm like, okay, I'm still here. Okay. And I did. I truly woke up dead. Nothing hurt me. I had 2 surgeries on my neck, my lower back, both hands, my knees, and I'm walking. I keep 3 grandchildren. 2 is 1 year old and 1 is 4 years old. And they give it to me, but God knows this CBD oil, I would not tell a lie. I went up on an 18-wheeler truck. Nothing hurts me. Nothing hurts me since I've been using it. Now, running with them, don't get me wrong. I get a little out of breath, but that's them. But other than that, I don't know what to say, but get on it. Try it. Do not knock it until you try it. Because I wake up and I'm like, Lord, I don't want to keep saying that, but that's what I told my daughter. You'll wake up dead, because I wake up pain-free, and I'm back to the treadmill a little bit in 18 weeks. I'm walking a little bit on the bike. I'm like, okay, these people told me it was going to be a year, 6 months to a year. And I'm like, try this. I don't know. Whatever you do, plus with a money-back guarantee, you got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose. You can wake up dead.
Wow. That is amazing, Peaches. I really appreciate that powerful testimony. We got another one on the line. I really hope he made it on. Mr. Eric Johnson, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can, sir. Would you please share your amazing testimony with us?
Sure, I'll be glad to. As some of you know, I mentioned at one of our meetings that I was having surgery soon, and the doctor wanted me to stop taking any herbal supplements at all, which of course includes the CBD oil. So I said okay, reluctantly. So I had the surgical procedure done. Actually, it was this past Thursday. Everything went well during the surgery. It came out, and the doctor said everything looks fine. So I was going back to the room, to recover. But I noticed I started having headachy feeling, vomiting, and I felt really bad. And I noticed my blood pressure kept going up and up and up. Come to find out, they made a mistake at the pre-surgery process. They didn't give me enough of my blood pressure medicine, and that was causing my blood pressure to go up. But I snuck the CBD oil, the 10X 1500. I had that, but they didn't know that. So I started taking that late at night where they weren't coming in so frequently. And they came back and started monitoring my blood pressure, and they noticed it was going down. And it kept going down. So it got down to a safe range. Okay. So I was dismissed. I went back to my doctor, personal doctor, about 2 or 3 days later, and he took all my vital signs. I told him about my surgery, and he said, man, your blood pressure is like it was 116 over 69. It hasn't been that low in 30, 40 years. So he asked me, what are you doing? What have you changed anything? And I told him about the CBD oil. He said, oh, okay, I've heard about that. And he said, well, I would definitely keep taking it if I were you. So I'm actually pain free. I have a ruptured disc and herniated disc in my back, which causes a lot of pain. And I have no pain, or very, very little. I can bear it. I can walk. I can climb stairs now, pretty much pain free. So I'm going to continue to take that CBD oil, especially the 10X 1500. Man.
That is awesome, Eric. I really appreciate that powerful testimony. As a matter of fact, you said the one that I take. I take the 1500 10X Pure 2. You know, we have over 70 CBD products. We have CBD full spectrum drops. We have the CBD isolate drops. We have the CBD vape oil, CBD hair growth. I mean, it goes on and on. Beauty care, pain cream, sleep spray. We have the gummies, which I truly, truly love. And we also have, for the pet lovers, we have CBD pet loving products for your pets. And then I want to move real quick because I have another gentleman that I want to get in here. So I'm going to really skim over really fast here our compensation plan. The company pays very, very well. First of all, we have what's called our retail payout, and that's simply you buy it wholesale, you mark it up 30%, and the difference is yours. Secondly, we have the unilevel. The unilevel pays out 5 levels deep. On your first level, it pays 20%. Levels 2 down to 5, it pays 4%. You actually have more control over personal weekly income than any other program. The other thing that I love about CTFO is that they have a copyrighted matrix, which is a 3x21 matrix. Can't get into that, but that is awesome. We also have PSPs, which is our profit sharing positions, which literally multiplies your income. Here's what I'll tell you about that. When you see it for yourself, you'll understand. And then we have our infinity bonuses, which let me just say this. These are the kind of bonus pools that you want to swim in for sure with a 20% payout. I'm going to shift gears right there, and I'm going to switch to introducing a young man who I have the utmost respect for, a young man who I've known now for about 15 years, a young man who's fun to be around. We have done some road trips together that has been off the doggone chart. He's a guy that's very informed. He has 100% of the facts. What I really like about him is that he loves helping people, but what I really, really like about him is that this young man is also a millionaire earner in the industry. Without any further ado, Mr. Yohan Caldwell, are you there?
I am here. Otis, how are you, sir?
I am fantastic. Take it away with this amazing training, Yohan.
All right. Well, Otis, first off, I just want to share with everyone that I got the tremendous amount of respect for Mr. Otis J. Riggins Jr. He's gotten involved in our business, and he's leading the way. You know, it's easy to have success when you have a leader that's leading the way. And then with that, I got to give it up for Mr. Adam Levy, because he is, you know, I know he's been talking to Otis and myself over the years, and, you know, he's the reason for all this. So I also got to give it up for Mr. Adam Levy, one of the top leaders in this company. Not sure what promotion or position he's at, but he's high up there. Ladies and gentlemen, just real quick, if we can get to the training, just getting started, first off, you just need to make a decision. Are you in or you out? Okay, that's the first thing. The next thing is purchase product. You know, one thing that Salonia said with her powerful testimonial, and she said that Kenny gave her a bottle. So in order for Kenny to give somebody a bottle, that means he just didn't order one bottle. He ordered multiple products so he could pass it out and share with people. So we have a lot of different packages that you can get to get started, and I suggest you do that. The next one is make a list of all the people that you know, and then the last step is, as far as getting started, setting up your private business reception, your PBR. That's where you're going to invite people over to your house, and you're going to have a presentation, and we're going to come out, share a presentation with them, and show them exactly what we're doing. But to close it out, I want to turn it back over to Mr. Adam Levy, who's a 50K earner executive manager with this thing. So Adam, it's turning it back over to you.
Thank you, Yohan. Appreciate that. As always, great job and congratulations on all the people that you're bringing onto this team. It's just incredible what's been happening. You know, I just want to wrap it up and close out here and just talk about, you know, getting started in our business. You know, Yohan did a great job of what needs to happen. But let me just wrap up. You're giving away a free wholesale CBD dispensary, right? An online free wholesale CBD dispensary. Now, it doesn't get any easier than giving away free. You got a free back office platform, free marketing website. You actually get like 6 of them. There's really no startup costs other than you want to get some product for yourself, like Yohan pointed out. Free training and support. We'll train you. There's 100% CV payout to the field here, so there's no breakage. You're going to earn 20% on the CV of all your personals every single time they order. We got a 40 times growth industry to allow you to compress time. And we have 70 top quality CBD products at or below wholesale. If you get on auto ship, all the prices in your back office will drop 5%. You can change that anytime you want. You can adjust it, but get on auto ship so you pay less. And to top it off, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. Guys, it doesn't get any better than that. I got to tell you, I'm so glad to be part of this group. You guys are on fire, and I'm going to turn out to Otis to give you some last words. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, thanks, Adam. I tell you what, man, I really appreciate you. I just want to leave everybody with the fact that we are the Justice League. And just so you know who the Justice League is, the Justice League is a league of entrepreneurs working a superior franchise system while overcoming a poverty mindset. Good night, folks, and God bless.